Shit.
Okay. So you guys are, you guys are partway through the pass when Roland managed.
And Roland manages?
Roland manages to trip his horse over some rocks and gets thrown from the saddle.
Oh.
Kenneth laughs.
God damn it!
And he takes 2 damage.
Amek levers himself off the cart and goes to check on the horse.
The horse is alright.
Oh, thanks. I'm fine.
You roll a heal check for the horse if you want.
Alright.
He
Well,
fluffs
that's
the horse's
cunning, right?
mane, whispers in its ear, tells it it's okay.
Yeah. The horse recovers quite well.
Oh, good. No
Well,
damage
Roland
to its hooves.
sits on his ass.
I
Cursing.
think I bruised my tailbone.
My coccyx!
I busted my coccyx.
You'll be fine.
Shoot, stop saying that word.
Well, you have to make sure you get back on the horse, or you'll start getting afraid of it.
Fuck off.
Damn.
God, you're crazy.
Bad mood.
Yeah, clearly. It takes a couple days to get through the pass to get out of the mountains. You see other travelers on the road by this point.
I spy,
Merchant trains mostly.
with my wizard eye, something that is gray.
Is it a warden?
Yes.
I'm really good at this game.
You are. You're good at this game. Now your turn.
I don't spy anything. It's boring as hell on the road.
Ah, it is. Maybe we should sing some songs.
Singing is not a tune.
Hey, we're all on the road, Grey Wardens, and, you know...
So, by the time you guys get out of the mountains...
Amek
You
is
are.
lying shattered on the bottom of a ravine.
you're north of the Dales, which, can I get some cunning history? Historical lore or whatever.
Yes,
Ow.
you can.
Okay, well, Hagram and Kenneth both know what the Dales are for different reasons. The Dales were territory that were given to the elves after Andraste's rebellion against the Tevinter Imperium. They were given to the elves as a new homeland because the original elven homeland of Arlathan had been overrun by humans. Unfortunately, the elves there returned to their traditional religion, and so the Chantry had an exalted march, which basically crusade, to deal with the elves and destroy the Dales. And now the elves live in basically perpetual servitude to humans.
Dicks.
That didn't work out very well.
It didn't work out very well for anyone.
It worked out pretty well for the humans.
That's why we celebrate Thanksgiving.
Of course, in the north, the elves are actually much better off. As long as they convert to the Qun.
And aren't mages.
Yes, that part's important. That part's important everywhere.
Yeah. Well, except the Tevinter Imperium. It's good there.
That's true. They're pretty much down with it.
Guess where I'm retiring?
Really? You really want to retire to the country where blood mage is practiced by all sorts of people?
Sure. At least I
They're all
won't get
blood.
looked at badly all the time. It's like, oh man, it's a mage. We'd better discriminate against him. Everyone get your discriminating pants on.
Well, that is true.
They'll discriminate against you anyway. They'll be like, look at
So
this idiot, doesn't know blood magic.
the first city that you guys run into is Halam Sharal, which was the capital of the Dales. Emphasis on was.
Oh. What's happened?
Well, the Dales got wrecked by the humans.
Right.
It was the Elven capital. Now it's not.
Okay.
However, it is a major city populated by elves with no alienage.
I like it.
Because instead, the humans live in their own walled-off quarter that's nicer than the rest of the city.
I don't like that.
It's apartheid.
This is a subtle social message. But yeah, you guys arrive at the city. There are Orlesian guards
It's lit.
at the gates.
Is this the same day as when Roland woke up cranky?
God, no, this is maybe 2 weeks later.
Alright, well, Roland, go deal with your countrymen.
We're in the Dales, aren't we?
No, this is Orlais.
Oh.
So there's Orlesian guards. You're
make-
Orlesian.
Make
Okay,
me a
okay.
Roland, make me a cunning cultural lore. Hey, this is what you've got. Okay, so yeah, you are aware of the family in charge of this particular city. Most of the cities are held by a noble family.
Mm-hmm.
Comte Pierre is the current ruler of Halam Sharal. And the guards wear his colors rather than the colors of Orlais itself.
Okay. So, Roland will approach the guards.
Okay. Traveler? Because I'm not doing French accents, fuck that.
Le Traveler.
Le Traveler, It's just gonna, if I do that, it's just going to turn into the French guys from Holy Grail.
To be fair, that's probably not at all inaccurate.
Fichez la vache?
Or Orlesians, yeah.
What's the name of the guy?
The
leader, yeah.
noble is Comte Pierre, or Count, if you want
It's
to be.
Comte Pierre? Okay.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, how fares your master, Sir Comte Pierre?
The Comte is well, and you are?
I'm Roland of House Dulay. I'm traveling here with my companions, and I hope that the Comte might be willing to sup with us tonight.
They look past you at the cart.
Or myself. They can stay in whatever quarters you feel.
Okay. That's gonna take a persuasion test. Okay. So one of the guards leads you and your companions up towards the up through Halam Sharal. The city it's like a big alienage. It's actually better than an alienage, to be honest with you. but it's everyone you see are either guards or elves. And the elves look frightened. I mean, you guys, like the elves in Ferelden's alienage, in like the alienage in Denerim they look beaten down. The elves here look afraid.
Roland rides with his head held high and this austerity about him that you've probably not seen in a long time.
Like you can see them sort of move away from the guards as the guard leads you up towards the gates. So you go through the gates into the. Oh, and there's no wall around the actual like city. Like there's some defenses, but there's not much. Like well, if the elves get it, who cares? The high quarter is walled off and has a gate, and there's more guards. They talk to the guards, and then you guys are led further in. And in the high quarter, it's all like nice streets, everything's clean, nice, stone houses, and eventually they lead you to the castle, where you are shown in. Now, so you guys are shown into the courtyard of the castle, and what are you doing? Those of you who are not Roland and thus not immediately being welcomed. Those of you in the cart.
Keeping an eye on things, in the sense that I'm kind of scoping the place out in the event that, something goes south. If only because this is, I'm from Denerim, and any place with authority is generally not a good place.
I thought you meant like Ion as in the game Ion, and I'm like, Kenneth spreads wings and flies away.
Except she can't, because you can only do that in towns.
We're in a town.
For about half a minute.
Oh.
Long story, entirely different rant. I'll tell you later.
So there are like a ton of Orlesian guards in here, or?
Oh yeah.
Orissa's gonna offer them a bowl of Niram stew from about 2 weeks ago.
They don't accept it.
He just hands it to one as the cart is like rolling by.
The guy grimaces and throws it away.
Oh.
Oh, hurt his feelings.
But is there anything amiss apart, from it being a shitty slaver town?
Doesn't seem like it.
Alright, it's all on the up and up.
If you guys want to roll perception tests, that's a whole different story.
Well, we have to now. How else can we fail?
Wizard eyes are not as good as other eyes.
This involves singing, so it's a bad idea.
It depends on what you're looking for. I mean, depending on what you're trying to figure out.
Like I said, these are new surroundings for her, so she's scouting around for anything.
Doesn't seem to be anything amiss. Once you get past the elves, who all seem terrified, but like in the human high quarter of Halam, everyone seems happy. They're prosperous, it's clean.
No elves.
Oh,
No
It's
elves.
perfect.
One thing you do notice is that there's a lot of people wearing masks.
What kind of mask?
Masks.
Yeah.
Like
Alright.
carved masks for most of them.
So we're being led by a dude, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Guardsman.
Can Oresta ask him what's up with the elves and what's up with the masks?
Okay. Oh, a dwarf. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there before.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, they're elves. What do you expect?
Yeah, you're right. They should be living in hovels. Those were hovels, right?
Arresta.
Ignore our knife hand slave.
Hey.
Knife hand?
Here.
Can't even get the
That's-
slur right.
That's probably
Oh.
not inaccurate though. Or
That's
inaccurate.
because she's so good with knives. Like that time she butchered a bunch of Oresta's relatives.
They were asking for it.
He's never
It's
brought
just-
that up.
They're just knife ears. What do you expect?
Oh, not much, honestly.
And the
Looks
masks.
so bad.
This is Orlais.
So
the
is
nobles and those who serve them wear masks.
Oh, 'cause they're not pretty, right?
No, it's tradition.
Oh, okay.
Those who play the game don't want their faces seen.
The game?
The game. Yes. An outlander like you wouldn't understand.
It's true. Is it all about the game and how you play it?
I knew that was coming.
So he turns around and hits Aresta with a sledgehammer.
Oh, the cerebral assassin! What kind of game is it?
The only one that matters.
Oh, Dice de Mir.
Nero notably yawns at all this.
I think he's talking about politics.
I was never good at politics. Well,
Well, a dwarf who's not in Orzammar, that's pretty much by definition fact.
Well,
The guard's just kind of like, nah.
Goes back to leading us. Somebody else has something.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Looks
Niram
like
is just
a crummy
growing.
city.
Yeah. But no, Niram is just steadily growing even more like disagreeing and not understanding what the humans are about. So as much as they disdain him, he disdains them in return.
he disdains them harder.
He does.
Damn.
Disapproving frown just grows.
Levels it up. Oresta is gonna ask about where this guy would recommend they stay.
Well, your friend there, Lord Dulay, is attempting to secure you accommodations with the Comte.
what did you call me?
What?
What?
You know, the way he said count.
The Comte, the lord of this city.
Oh, you didn't call me a... Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand. Roland, are you banging this person?
I don't think Roland's banging much of anything.
He's not here.
Roland's not paying attention.
Oh.
Roland's not really ever banging much of anything.
So yeah, you guys get there. You know, the guards kind of give an odd look towards your blue and gray cart.
Pretty badass cart.
It's high fashion, damn it.
Mexico
Oh, I
faster.
see you noticed our cart. Pretty nice, eh?
Those colors. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you?
Well, we didn't want to say anything, but yes.
We didn't
What?
want to say anything.
No, we're not.
We aren't?
I guess we are.
Huh?
I get forgetful in me young age.
Is that going to be an issue? I understood the Grey Wardens were still welcomed in Orlais, unlike in Ferelden.
Of course, it's no issue. It's just one doesn't usually see Grey Wardens in such a cart.
We're new.
How else are we meant to
this
get
is a hazing.
around?
Some of our members are more enthusiastic than others.
Well, if you're Grey Wardens, then I suppose you will all have to be shown into the Compt.
What did you call me?
Wonderful. You've been
Yeah.
a great help so far. Thank you.
Roland deliberately omitted that so he could get away from you all, but now that plan is ruined.
So the guards, lead you guys in. Comte Pierre is not a particularly impressive individual. He's the leader of a not particularly important city in a not particularly important part of Orlais. And he's okay at the game, but not super great. He's just kind of a guy.
Just hang
He
it
ain't
out.
shit.
Well, he's still the head of a city, which certain other Orlesians around here aren't. Just saying.
He wears a mask. It's an elaborately carved one, covering the top half of his face. You notice that all the servants in the house wear less elaborate copies of that mask. So it's all sort of similar.
It's like a,
Jared, I have a question.
What's up?
like a mark.
What happened to my mask?
You probably got rid of it?
I probably have it?
You probably got rid of it.
Oh yeah, I probably had to sell it while I was on the road.
Yeah, I mean, once you left Orlais, it
Yeah.
doesn't do you any good.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to get a new mask.
I look forward to seeing Roland's two-face mask.
Obviously, he's gonna have a Phantom of the Opera mask.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
what it's going to be.
But it'll be like a Phantom of the Opera mask by way of Hello Kitty.
So you guys are shown into the audience room.
Left no other options. Roland has to ask our Resta to make him a new
It's
mask.
it's not as large. It's obvious it's not the most impressive audience chamber you've ever seen. Damn harsh. And the count greets you.
Arrested just gonna hammer an iron mask over Roland's head.
While he's asleep.
With
Grey
no
Wardens.
air hole.
Grey Wardens, welcome to my city. He
We are pleased to be
falters
billed
a little
welcome.
bit at the sight of some of you, especially the non-humans.
Especially the menacing dwarf who keeps doing shifty eyes. Wait for it.
And mostly the elf and the Kunari.
Who does not look scared in the least.
Roland gives him a look that's kind of like, yeah, I know, but bear with it.
Well, please make yourselves comfortable.
It's my
So what do I owe?
Thank you.
We most graciously accept your hospitality, my lord. He looks back at Kenneth. All of us.
To what do I owe
Kenneth
the
rolls
pleasure
her
of
eyes.
this unique visit?
Why, guys, what were we here for again?
Blacktail.
Blacktail. Okay.
It's not
Well,
like-
We're here for Alicia.
Yeah.
well, okay. One thing at a time. We are passing through on an important mission to the Grey Wardens and are seeking rest and respite for the night. And we just so happened to come upon your city when the day was closing.
Well then, of course you should rest and refresh yourselves here.
Thank you, my lord. We are in
But
your
if
debt.
there's any other assistance I can render you, please don't hesitate to ask. Obviously, you've come to Orlais on some grand business.
That's true. As it happens, we hold on. Did we was when Blacktail fled? Was he like going towards Orlais? Are we chasing him in any respect? Or are we just here to find Alicia?
We're following the money, basically. We know
Yeah,
his
we're
boss
fine.
is in Orlais.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know where Blacktail is at all. We sent the Templars after him. We're like, yeah, he's
Okay.
a blood magic.
Yeah, I just needed that extra information since I wasn't here last night.
Last week.
Yeah, last week. And Blacktail is like definitely a blood mage, right?
Defo, for sure. Totes.
Okay. Okay, now I will continue now. Well, I fear that I must bear some rather grim news. We are here in Orlais to seek down someone we believe to be the accomplice of an infamous blood mage who was causing trouble in Denerim.
Really? That hardly seems a task for Grey Wardens. Surely the Circle can handle such a thing.
The Circle would normally handle this, yes, but since this particular mage attempted to masquerade as one of our own, it is a Grey Warden issue.
Ah, pretending to be a Grey Warden. I've never heard of such a thing.
Indeed, the realm recoils at such blasphemy.
Niram crushes his goblet.
See? See?
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, I know that though you are of one of my countrymen, you clearly have not been home in some time.
It has been long, far too long.
And your friends are all strangers to this land. If there's any assistance I can give you in finding the maledictor that you seek, just let me know.
As of right now, we have only a name to go on. Alicia.
Is this guy on the level?
That's a very complicated question.
Yeah, you're not in Kansas anymore. I don't.
Does he seem like he specifically is genuine in saying he wants to help? That's my question.
He seems like he is genuine insofar as he's likely to get something out of it.
Alright, fair enough. We can deal with that.
Alicia. That's odd.
Oh?
Yes, there's a member of your order by that name in Orlais.
Oh Christ, not again.
Huh.
Yes,
Forgive us. We've only become Grey Wardens recently.
Yes, she's the warden commander in Orlais.
Twist.
Well,
Yes, I believe that was her name, Alicia.
Elisha? Not thinking of like any Alicia starting with an A, maybe?
No, it's Laicja.
Lakaja?
It's got 3 P's and a silent Q.
The clef is silent.
Well, that is most strange indeed. Of course, we certainly cannot jump to conclusions, for there are many people named Alicia in Orlais, no doubt.
Indeed, it is not an unheard of name.
However, that does serve as a worthwhile place to start, and of course, anyone who helps the Grey Wardens will not soon be forgotten by our order.
Well, it's likely you would find the warden commander in Val Royal. She keeps to the capital, I've heard.